Whether you're buying or selling your home, get the benefit of expertise.
Hey, well, compliments to the show. You're really hitting on the subjects and you're telling the truth. I appreciate you.
Meet the team at dangemus.com. And now, filling in for Dan Gemus, your host, Joyce Blackmere.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Kathy and I are having lots of fun here, just talking right over the intro.
Every radio show, and Dan has to cut me off, waves his arms at me, shut up.
He would never talk to you like that.
No, he doesn't say shut up, but that's what his arms are saying. Oh, it's so funny.
His eyes, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, we have a new guest today. We have Leslie Blais, mortgage broker from Dominion Lending Centers and the Super Mortgage team, joining us with a mortgage tip today. Hi, Leslie. How are you?
Hi. Great. How are you guys?
Awesome.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much for joining us today and filling in for Ron. Maybe you'll take over his space, right? You never know.
Ooh, never know. Never
no
know.
pressure.
Yeah,
no pressure.
Female power. So, Leslie, you were going to talk to us a little bit about the difference between variable and fixed rates today.
Yes. So there is a difference. Everybody probably is going to be hearing about the Bank of Canada meeting that's coming up on Wednesday, whether the Bank of Canada is going to decide to lower the benchmark rate. But what does that mean for, somebody who has a mortgage? So fixed rates, your rate is fixed for the entire term. There are different factors that influence those fixed rates rather than the variables. This meeting on Wednesday, that's what's going to impact those variable rate mortgages, that they will determine if they will lower prime rate, if they will hold steady. Personally, I don't think they're going to increase, but it's the million-dollar question of whether they're going to hold steady or go down.
And what do you think is going to happen?
Well, if you would have asked me last week, I probably would have said that they're going to hold steady. There are some numbers that came in early at the beginning of the week, GDP and U.S. inflation numbers, and now all the smart economists are predicting an 82% rate cut. Now, it's kind of it's flip of the coin. We'll see if that actually happens or not, but if it does, it'd probably be a very minimal rate cut that they do.
Yeah, for sure. We know you don't have a crystal ball. Nobody's holding you to it. We just like to hear a little bit of positive, positive energy.
We do have a friendly little bet going in the office of who thinks it's going to stay the same or go down. So we'll see who wins that one.
Yes, for sure. So if somebody is, let's say somebody is pre-approved, talk to us a little bit about the process. So to my understanding that, and it could depend on the product, of course, which I'm completely aware of. So somebody gets pre-approved. Let's say they get approved at whatever the rate is today. What happens if they do make an announcement next week, the rates go down, and they haven't purchased a property just yet, or even if they have and they haven't closed the deal yet? How does that work on your end? Can they go down to the lower rate? What's the process there?
Yes, certainly, especially if they have locked into some sort of variable. With a variable rate mortgage, what you have is a discount, typically a discount to prime rate. So prime rate is going to be, hopefully, crossing our fingers, is what's going to be lowered on Wednesday. So your interest rate and your payments would therefore go down. If the discount to that variable ends up going down as well, definitely reconnect with your lender or mortgage broker to make sure that you get that lower rate. But for now, you should be secured if you do have a pre-approval locked in place.
Nice. Okay, great. Is there anything else that you think is important to share, given your experiences with pre-approvals to date, given the current state of the market?
Definitely go out and get one first so that you know what you can qualify for. Housing prices, we know what they are. They seem to be increasing month over month for the most part, it seems like. So definitely go out, find out how much house you can afford, and get something locked in with a rate. any good mortgage broker is going to be looking out for you. And if rates go down by the time you find a house, you should be getting that lower rate. And if you have that pre-approval locked in, and for some reason rates do go up, at least you're protected during that rate hold period.
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. That was actually one of our listener questions this week. Somebody reached out and they were saying, should I be in touch with an agent first or should I be in touch with the lender first? And truly, I mean, the lender makes the most sense to have that pre-approval, but the agent can also work in tandem as a team with the lender so that they can make sure that you're getting the information you need based on the affordability you have, right? So,
exactly.
we appreciate that input there, Leslie. If people want to get a hold of you, they have questions about the pre-approval process, how can they do that?
Yeah, they can certainly give me a call, 226-344-2494 is my cell, text, or call. And my website is leslieblais.com, so it's pretty easy, just my name.com. And any one of us here at the Super Mortgage team definitely can answer questions as well.
Awesome. Leslie, thank you so much for joining us today. We really, really appreciate the insights. Super Mortgage team has been great supporters of our team as well, and we appreciate you. I just have to keep echoing that.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Perfect. Well, that's Leslie Blais. She is with Dominion Lending Center and the Super Mortgage team, a mortgage broker with them. Lots of experience. If you want to reach out to her, 226-344-2494. We're going to take another quick break. When we come back, we're going to give away a gift card for the Richmond Popcorn Company. We're going to take caller number 6 today. So if you would like to be eligible to win a gift card for the Richmond Popcorn Company, located at 61 Richmond Street in Amherstburg, be caller number 6 to 519-792-2559. Still more to come right here on the Dan Gemus Real Estate Show.